Hey guys, it's Andrea. So today I am removing things from my Sephora loves list. The VIB sale is coming up. I haven't really gone through my loves list in a while to like look at what I might want to buy. And I like to do this video because if you're like me and you add things to your loves list, sometimes as long as you've added it, that act of actually adding it to something like a shopping cart or a loves list, it makes your brain, it tricks your brain into thinking you purchased it, and then you can kind of forget about it, or the hype has died down and you kind of don't want that thing anymore. So right now I'm going through my loves list and I'm going to take things out and leave the things that I really want. Let me know if you'd like a wish list video for VIB. I think I might do that, but well, I'll definitely do a recommendations video. But do you want my wish list? I don't know if you guys care. But I'm removing things now in preparation for the VIB sale that's coming up, and let's just talk about them. Okay, this might surprise a lot of you. I'm going to remove one of the Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadows that I kind of had my eye on. I might actually remove a few of these because I've added a lot of colors to this loves list. But I'm going to remove Enchantress. I've just come to the realization that I have enough of the Stila glitters and they don't even see as much use as I want them to. Like, I love them and I don't even use them as much as I would want to. So there's no sense in me purchasing more of similar colors and still not getting use out of those and not getting more use out of the other things I have. So I'm gonna remove Enchantress. I still kind of really want the color Fairy Tale. Probably won't buy it for a long time, but I'm gonna leave that one in there. By the way, if you're wondering what this glitter is, this is one of the Pixi ones. This is one of the Pixi by Petra Fairy Lights, and this is in the shade Pixi Green, which I think is really cool because that's kind of their packaging is the green, and Stila doesn't have a green one, as far as I know. So this was totally something different. So yeah, until Stila comes out with some colors that are completely different than what I already own, I probably won't buy any more of those. I'm going to remove the Kate Somerville Uncomplicated SPF 50 Makeup Remover Spray. This is a product that I've had my mind on for quite a while, but I've never pulled the trigger mainly because of the price. I've also heard really mixed reviews about it. I think at this point in my life, I have enough SPF incorporated into my routine already that I don't need it in a setting spray. I do think it's a really good idea for reapplication throughout the day. So I could see myself maybe purchasing this at some point in the future, but it's just not that much on my radar where I feel like I really need to get it for a while. I'm going to remove the Lise Watier Double Definition Automatic Brow Liner. I really like Lise Watier and the products I've tried, but this is basically just like another brow wiz, and I don't really feel like I need to try more brow wizzes. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm using the e.l.f. version right now that I think is pretty decent. I love the Anastasia one, and I feel like if I was gonna pay that price, I would just pay for the Anastasia one. But my favorite ultimately is the one from Benefit, and I just purchased one of those and I love that. It's my second one that I've ever purchased, and I love it. It's so good, and I think it's superior to the Anastasia one. So I definitely don't feel like I need to try more eyebrow pencils, so the Lise Watier one can just take a back seat for a while. Okay, here's gonna be an actual tough one because both of these are something I want, and I'm gonna purchase one of them. So this is the Benefit, the Cheek Leaders. One of them is a mini and one of them is a full size. So the Cheek Leaders Squad Cheek Palette, and this is the one that has Cookie in it. So it's got Gold Rush, the new highlighter Cookie that is exclusive to this palette, two versions of Hula, the original and I think the caramel one, and Coralista. I don't own Coralista. I don't own Gold Rush. I really want that highlighter because I swatched it the other day, and I do own the original Hula. Now the other thing that I have in here is the Benefit Cheek Leaders mini palette, and this mini palette has the highlighter I really want. That's the reason I'm talking about both of these. Cookie. It also has a regular Hula and Gold Rush. Gold Rush I think I might use here and there, but it's not calling to me. When I swatched it, I didn't love it. But there's a huge difference in price between the two of these. So the Cheek Leaders Big Palette is $80 and the Cheek Leaders Mini is $40. Really, I really want the highlighter the most, and it comes in both. But I really liked Coralista when I swatched it, and that comes in the big one. So for now, I'm gonna leave them both in here, and I want your advice, guys. Which one should I buy? And then I will delete the other one from my loves list. I'm gonna delete the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Foundation because I just purchased that this morning and it's on its way to me. I'm gonna delete the Nars Exposed Cheek Palette. As much as I want this because of the packaging, and as beautiful as this packaging is, I saw this in store and I swatched it and I just wasn't blown away. I know I don't love face palettes. I don't use face palettes after that whole little thing about the Benefit one. I don't use face palettes that often, and I just don't think I would get a lot of use out of this, knowing that I don't really love the colors and I wasn't blown away by the colors in store. So even though I die over that gorgeous packaging, I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna delete the Too Faced White Peach eyeshadow palette. Even though it's so pretty, I own so many eyeshadow palettes currently. I have to start being more selective about the ones that I do want, and since I haven't purchased this since it came out a long time ago, I definitely don't need it and I'm not that drawn to it, so I'm going to delete that. I'm also going to delete the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dream Glow Kit. This actually went on sale for $35, which was almost half price recently, and I didn't feel the need to pick it up then. So if I'm not gonna buy it when it's 35 bucks, I'm probably not gonna buy it at full price or even 20% off at the VIB sale. I'm gonna delete the Natasha Denona Safari palette. I've heard so many good things about this palette. I know people that really love it, but it's all matte and I'm just not there. Like, I always use shimmers in my eye looks. It's so rare that I'll do an all matte look. The only time that I'll ever do an all matte look is if I want to go for just like the liner, lashes, and lips look and not eyeshadow. And in that case, all I'm doing is using like a cream shade and like a crease shade, and that's it. So I know I'm not going to use that in the long run. Also going to delete the Natasha Denona Bloom Blush and Glow palette. When this first launched, I was really taken in by all the Instagram videos on her Instagram and how pretty it looked. The packaging, the 4 pans together look so gorgeous, but I know ultimately I'm not going to use it. The cream one, that's that bright red, there's no way I'm going to use it, and I have so many highlighters in my collection that I already love and don't see enough use. I'm not going to buy a palette like that and just end up using 2 pans worth of product. It's not smart. Couple things from Marc Jacobs that are coming out. The Marc Jacobs Iconic Stiletto Multi-Finish Eyeshadow Palette. The swatches are gorgeous. They look so pretty. I have friends that purchased this, but in the end, it's a cool toned, smoky, and gray palette, and I'm not gonna get any use out of it. And then the Marc Jacobs Daisy Sunshine. You guys, I can't tell you how many times I've gone into Sephora on my lunch break and sprayed this all over my body because it smells so good, but it does not last on me. It will last half an hour and then I can't smell it. Nobody can smell it. I don't know what it is about Marc Jacobs fragrances. They don't last on me ever. So that's coming out and it's really unfortunate because I love the way that smells. I'm going to delete any of the Stila Shade Mystère liquid eyeshadows in here. I don't understand this product and I haven't been able to see it anywhere in store. I don't know if it's online only, but when they first launched these, they were trying to be really mysterious about what they were, and I feel like they were too mysterious because I have no idea what this product is. Are you supposed to shake it up? Like, are they like the regular glitter and glows? I have no idea, but none of the shades, again, are particularly grabbing me. I have enough glitter and I don't understand it. So I'm taking all of those shades out of my loves list. And finally, I'm gonna delete the Dominique Cosmetics Latte Eyeshadow Palette. I have the Berries and Cream one. It's the only one I have from her. I was so excited about that palette. I think it is the most beautiful color story. I'm talking about the Berries and Cream one. When I first purchased it, I've never been more hyped over a palette, I think, than that one. And I wanted it so badly. I was stalking the site until it was actually like ready to ship. And I have been so disappointed. I find the mattes are so hard to blend, especially the purples, and the mattes also blend away, like especially the deep burgundy shade blends away. And then all the shimmer shades are so powdery. They just go everywhere. I don't understand this formula at all. And so I'm not gonna get the Latte palette. Now, I've heard great things. I've also heard people say they love the Berries and Cream palette, so I feel like, am I crazy? Like, I don't know why it's not performing for me the way other people say it's performing for them. So I'm not decluttering that or anything, but I definitely don't want to yet purchase more from Dominique Cosmetics. I don't know, it's just the weirdest thing. I sometimes, you know how everybody says maybe I got a dud? I actually think maybe I got a dud with that palette because other people seem to love it. But for now, the Latte palette, I'm not ready to try for that reason. That's it for this video today. I hope that this was helpful for you guys. Again, any feedback from you to me about the things in my loves list and the things I'm deleting would be very much appreciated. But I encourage all of you to kind of go through your loves list, really scrutinize it ahead of time before the VIB sale so you don't get really caught up in the hype of the VIB sale and you're not making unnecessary purchases that you would regret later. If you are new here, definitely subscribe. I'd love to see you around, and that's it. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope that you're speaking kindly to yourself, especially when you look in the mirror. I love you guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.